I was like good for 2 weeks, and then school happened more, and it got really, really busy, and there's an insane amount of homework, which is awful because they're always like, go explore London, but how do you have time with 6 hours of homework every night? Exaggeration, I only have like 4. So anyways, sorry about that. So this week were auditions for High School Musical at school. I was very nervous to audition for them because like at Canton, it was very, I don't know what the word is. The same people did it every time, and the same people got, parts, and it would have been really fun, but yeah. So anyways, I was really nervous it would be like that, and it was a lot different. There were like 5 days of auditions, and the first day you sang, and then the second day I think you sang more. Then the third day was dancing, and then the fourth day was both, and then the fifth day was lines, and I don't know. So the first day they had big groups of people sing Start of Something New, best song, and then they had solos, well, duets go up, and so they had me go up for a duet with this kid named Trey, who was my Troy. It was really scary because I was like, oh my god, like they thought I was okay because they called me up again. So that was really cool. And then they had other duets and stuff, so I wasn't, I had no intention of getting a part, really. There was dancing, which was my stronger suit. I think on Thursday they had us for specific characters, so they were like, anybody have any Sharpay-esque sort of things? So I brought my tap shoes, and I was like, oh, can I use these? And they were like, sure, if you want to. And other people who had tried had somehow like partnered up with people and choreographed, and I had not done that. So they paired me up with Rami, this random kid, and we danced for, they said 8 counts, but they kept the music going, so I totally improv'd it. And I got a standing ovation, which was really cool because they want the part too. And so it was really cool to kind of have that happen. And there's like this ASL bucket list. And so one of them was to get a standing ovation at a school play, which wasn't a school play, but I'm counting it. So then they picked 5 girls and 5 boys who they wanted to continue for the parts of Gabriella, Troy, Ryan, and Sharpay. They gave them scripts over the weekend to memorize, which was insane because, well, okay, so I was chosen, which was really, really awesome, and I was so excited. But there was this other senior who really wanted Sharpay, and I was like, well, I just assumed. So then I memorized all weekend, and then they had us read a script that we didn't even memorize, and I was so mad because I had them so down. But it went well, and so then they had Gabriella split up from the Sharpays, or the people they thought would be good for Sharpay and good for Gabriella, and the girl who was my biggest competitor was put in the Gabriella group, but the Gabriellas got to audition for Sharpay and Gabriella, and the Sharpays only got to audition for Sharpay, so it was a little weird. Then they had her dance with one of the guys to Bop to the Top, and then they had me dance with one of the guys, and then they had me dance with another guy, and they had her read for Miss Darbus. So I was like, okay, that's kind of a good sign. Like, my biggest competitor is like being asked to read for something else. Then the cast list came out for the 4 roles, and I got Sharpay. So I'm really excited. And so casting went on for the rest of the week, and they finally had the actual like full cast list out, and a lot of underclassmen got parts, which caused like an uproar in the school because I don't know, but he gave a whole speech of like there's upperclassmen and underclassmen and new students, and like I don't know, people were really upset, which I can understand. Like, if you really wanted a part. Oh, and Miss Darbus went to Rami, who's a guy, and if you really wanted Miss Darbus, I can definitely see how you would have not want Rami to get it. So a lot of people quit, which is sad, but the group that's still doing it is really fun. We had a rehearsal the other day with main speaking roles, and I don't know why, but the director like left for a meeting, and so we all had to work by ourselves, and it was kind of a mess. And then the next day, we auditioned for the audition piece, which is my favorite part in the movie. You know, like when a guy that just leaps on stage, and then like the girl who's the opera singer. So we auditioned for those, which was really fun. It's been really interesting to play a really mean person because I'm not usually like that, and he's very bigger, so it's an adventure. The girl who didn't get Sharpay though, who really wanted it though, is like against me. Kind of terrified of her. The other day, I was walking back from lunch by myself for some reason. I don't know where my friends were, but her and her friend were coming the other way, and she literally pulled her friend across the street. Okay then. So the director is giving us till after October break to learn the entire book, which, okay, this is a book, which I'm not even supposed to have because it's like the original copy or whatever, but I marked up my scenes, and there is a lot. And he's giving Gabriella and Troy like 2 extra weeks, and I don't understand why I don't get that because I guess I don't have as many lines, but so that's gonna be fun. But everybody's been so supportive and nice, and like it's really good to finally have this group of people because they all like love the stage, and they're all like super non-judgmental, and they're all like really nice and supportive, and I'm glad. I don't know if school's gotten any better. I hate it still a lot. Just everything. I still am very homesick. But I guess having rehearsal every day after school is really nice because it's something to look forward to. The show is something to look forward to as well. Other than that excitement, nothing really has happened in the past couple weeks. It's been a lot of homework, and I'm tired. But October break is 1 more week, and then, well, technically we have alternatives first, which kind of sucks because it's like these school mandatory trips to go somewhere in Europe, which, okay, in hindsight, it sounds so cool. Like, oh my god, you're taking a class trip to Italy? Like, But if you don't know anyone, okay, there's no other junior girls on my trip, which sucks. So I'm going to be put with the seniors who are all like in a friend group already. So, not fun. And it's so cool we're going to Venice, but it's like contemporary art in Venice, which one of the Venice trips is like you ride in a gondola, go to cooking classes or whatever, but this one is literally like you go to like 6 different art museums in like 3 days. So I'll give you updates on that next week. And yeah, then we have like 5 days off, which will be really nice because I just want to sleep so much and learn lines. And so, yeah. So I also rode in a double-decker bus for the first time, which was pretty rad, except, I don't know, our ride got like messed up a lot, but that's a different story.
I can't eat like 2 eggs and 1
How
piece
are
of
you
toast.
doing on the first ride?
Yeah, because there's going to be tons of places, right?
Okay.
Hey Greg.
If you ever come to London, I think you should definitely go in one. Covent Gardens also has this really cool display right now with all these like balloons. It's so cool. And the best news is that Henry comes home in 4 days. Well, like 4.5 days. But still, I'm so excited to see him. It's just gonna make life better here. So yeah, there'll be updates on Italy and the play and Henry, and yeah. So thanks so much for tuning in, and sorry again that I was late. Anyways, alright, talk to you soon. Bye!